Good afternoon, ma'am, and everyone. My name is Vaishnavi. Today I am going to give the review on an article called Insolvency Bankruptcy Reforms The Way Forward. This article has researched on insolvency and bankruptcy reforms in four parts by five different people. They are a concise history of bankruptcy, insolvency, and debt restructuring laws in India by Saket Hishikar, legal perspective on insolvency and bankruptcy laws in India by Sakshi Bhannagar, IBC, Insolvency and Bankruptcy Corporation 2.0 in making, a relook into insolvency regime in India by Sandeep Parekh and Sudarshan Basu. Impact of Indian insolvency framework on corporate governance, business practices and capital markets by UK Sinha. A concise history of bankruptcy and insolvency and debt reconstructing laws in India. History of bankruptcy and insolvency laws starting from 1993, that is before 25 years. But Saket said this bankruptcy has 2000 years of history evolution in India. After the independence, insolvency and bankruptcy were firmly started in India. India has made two legal major laws, Industrial Development and Regulation Act 1951 and the Companies Act 1956. In both laws, insolvency and bankruptcy was aggressively made. After recovery of debts, three legislative laws were made, but they failed. After that, in 1991, Narasimhan Committee had made two sets made by legislative of government in India. They are India and RBI. In 1993, Recovery Tribunals (DRT), but it was overburdened because by pending cases. In 2002, to guard interest of secured creditors, securitization and reconstruction of financial assets and enforcement of security interest was introduced, and also in 2001 corporate debt restructuring was started by RBI. On other hand, for reconstructing mechanism of debt without need for asset quality, CRD has worked well. In 2013 RBI has withdrawals. In 2014, the Bankruptcy Legislative Reforms Committee, led by T.K. Vishwanathan, proposed the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code, that is IBC. IBC objective was to consolidate and amend the laws relating the reorganization and insolvency of all types of companies. In again 2016, IBC has enacted and notified in Gazette of India. Because of its success, RBI has abolished CRD in India. Legal perspective on insolvency and bankruptcy laws in India. General overview of the insolvency laws in India. In 1985, Special Industries Act was introduced by legislatures as new law. And also in 1993, Recovery of Debt Due to Banks and Financial Industries Act law was introduced. And in 2016, IBC has introduced some uh, new laws. Progress of restructuring and insolvency activity post introduction of the code. From 2000 from 2016, IBC has resolved 205 cases, and 890 cases were liquidated. Up to 2020, IBC has received 26,250 applications. The recovery of the cases was recovered from 2018 to 19. Overview of present legal framework under the code of Chartered Insolvency Resolution Professionals Private Limited. Some of the key framework under CIRP and liquidation process debtors areas are security of debts to financial creditors, liquidation process, other key features, benefit of creations, 2 years of transactions into the law of 1 year. Recent legal developments. The government has increased the or said cases can be filed under IBC from 1 lakh to 1 crore. Interim finance and housing loan developments. Challenges and way forward. They are breach of resolutions planned by applicants, lack of regulation and rules for cross-bordering, post-closure litigations by creditors, conflicting judgments. IBC 2.0 in making, a relook into the insolvency regime in India. On 15th November 2020, central government special provisions has been made. This change was effective from 1st December 2019 for personal framework in India. Key developments in framework, they are uh, primacy of committee for creditors, section 29 eligibility of resolution applicant, operational creditors versus financial creditors, home buyers as financial creditors, withdrawal of CIRP, and insolvency of financial services provision. The roadmap for the future are cross-border solvency, prepaid insolvency resolutions, group insolvency consolidation, sectorial impediments to insolvency, time under IBC. Impact of Indian insolvency framework on corporate governance, business practices, and capital markets. IBC uh, truly stands out for its wide-ranging influence on lending and borrowing practices in India. Impact on corporate governance. IBC has significantly transformed the corporate governance landscape by emphasizing the role of creditors by its skills and diligence. Also, IBC improves civil and criminal uh, uh, liabilities by urging directors of the company. Impact of impact on business practices. IBC has brought some sense of responsibility and urgency among the promoters and management of the company. IBC and capital markets. IBC has increased to 72% from 26% under previous mechanism as per World Banking Doing Business 2020 report. Compared to BRICS nations, India has having outstanding bonds of GDP because of these reforms. By this article, I can say that insolvency and bankruptcy code has made many changes in India for liquidation of companies and solving the bankruptcy companies. Thank you.